20 years I've worked in fashion, and it's probably the most asked question that I get. When it comes to autumn, winter, what should we be wearing? You're so used to wearing the summer dresses, and you've got your skin out. All of a sudden, the weather changes, and the big fear for most women is you don't want to look bigger than you are.
Yeah.
It's all about bulking. But layering, if you know how to do it, it's really, really simple. And it's down to 3 different things. Should I tell you?
Go on.
The first thing is the fabrication. It's got to be thin. If you bulk up with loads of different knits, you're always going to add weight. Second thing is you've got to honour your waistline. Always. You've got to be able to see your silhouette. And the third thing is you've got to keep it tonal and neat as well. So when you're doing it, and there's lots of different things you can do, and I've got some examples. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right, so the first one, we've got the gorgeous Kate, one of my favourite looks.
Oh,
now,
wow.
basically, I love this. Now, this is a blanket scarf, right? Okay, so we've seen these. You associate them with picnics, right? Okay, but I've put it as a jacket, but I'll run you through the look. The top is from Dorothy Perkins at 22. The blanket coat is from New Look at $19.99. The belt from Dorothy Perkins at £9.50. The skirt from M&S at £39.50. The bag, accessorised, 35 quid. And the boots, M&S at £45. Now, this is...
Is that actually a coat? Or is
it's
that
kind
a
of like a shawl. It's like a shawl that you put on. It's the one that's cut out at the top.
Wow.
Now, we've seen it all over the catwalk. In particular, Burberry did loads of them this season.
I saw.
And the reason why this works is because I've belted it. So I put it around the front. But, Kate, in a second, if you can just spin around for us, you'll see at the back, I've not belted the back. So you've got all of that freedom at the back of this, but around the front, you haven't. So you can still see the waistline.
Clever.
Really, really clever. And this is about texture as well. So what you've got is you've got this beautiful chiffon of the skirt, you've got the crepe top, and then it's the wool cape on top, and it's that juxtaposition that makes it work.
And that's what you're talking about, tonal, isn't it? Exactly
Absolutely.
that.
Tonal, but also honouring your waistline, okay, every single time. I think this is a really clever and beautiful look, great for autumn, winter.
And it looks so stylish.
Doesn't it? Doesn't it? You could get away with this as well.
I can do that.
Everything I've done today is for you. You know that, don't you? It's absolutely... And for you, Philip.
Oh, I'd look great in that.
Right, thank you, my darling.
Beautiful.
Right, let's bring out Pirio now. OK, so, love this outfit.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So, the shirt's from River Island at £35. The waistcoat from boohoo.com at £30. Trousers from M&S at £49.50. The bag from Primark at £6. And shoes from ASOS at £28. Now, monochrome, a big story, but this is all about the waistcoat. Okay. So the sleeveless waistcoat, a big trend this season. A lot of big designers have done it. It's a great way to go trans-seasonal because you want to cover up. You want to look as if you've welcomed in the season, but not necessarily have too much bulk.
Yeah.
And this is a really easy way of doing it. I think it's a very stylish waistcoat. I've put it together with a print trouser, but again, in solid black. And then we've got these gorgeous black and white shoes as well. Aren't they incredible?
They are.
So another very clever way of layering up. And what we've done here is we've got 3 break lines.
Okay.
So the break line is on the waist. That's between the white shirt and the black trousers. It's a horizontal line. But then you've got 2 very long vertical lines, which is basically the white sleeves. So in fact, what it does, it elongates the whole look. It makes it look really neat and beautiful and very elegant. I think Diane Keaton. I think she'd look gorgeous in this.
She would.
Absolutely.
You must give her a call.
Shall I? And tell her I've got an outfit for you. Most definitely. And what's wonderful about the waistcoat is the fact it goes with the rest of your wardrobe. Whether you're putting a long sleeve T-shirt, a jumper or whatever, you just throw it on.
Put it over lots of things.
Absolutely just becomes a great cover-up for autumn.
It's very clever.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sweetie pie. Now, finally, we've got Soraya. Looking beautiful. I love this outfit. So the hat is from Primark at £7. The top from Oasis at £25. The jacket from Bershka, £39.99. The jeans from New Look at £14.99. And the boots from New Look at £27.99. Now, this is a lab coat, this jacket. Long, a really, really simple way of covering up. This is a go-to piece, okay? Great transitional. It's not going to necessarily keep you warm, but it's a great cover-up. And also, don't be afraid of roll necks as well. A lot of people have said if you've got a big pair of bangers, carrying any weight, you can't wear a roll neck. As you can see, what the jacket does, the waterfall collar, it creates a vertical line. It creates a break all the way down, which basically means you can wear it. On its own, you might struggle, but without that, it's absolutely fine.
It's all right.
Yeah.
And that's what you're saying, that's the kind of thin fabric, though, because that coat is very, very thin, isn't it? So it's not going to bulk you up too much.
Never going to bulk you up. And also, you can belt it if you want. And here's another very clever trick that I love for autumn, winter.
Go on.
It is called topping and tailing. The hat and the shoes, they're almost the same colour. Anything in between doesn't matter, because what you've done is you've created a bookend. Even tailoring between the 2. So it creates this beautiful visual, really nice aesthetic, marries the whole thing together, really tonal, and I think it's a great throw-to on outfit, whether you're walking the dog, picking the kids up from school, going out shopping or meeting girlfriends for lunch. It's a definitely a look that you can use for the season.
Great.
It's very good, isn't it?
Do you like it?
Yeah.
I'm
Very
learning
good.
lots and
Oh,
lots.
thanks. You look gorgeous, my darling.
What do you thank you very much indeed from London Fashion Week, which finished yesterday? What sort of things are we going to be seeing from there?
We've seen a lot of it today. So I mean, there's quite a lot of oversized tailoring. There's loads of checks, knitwear everywhere. I mean, knitwear is one of those key buys. A lot of designers that you wouldn't associate with knitwear have produced pieces. There's lots of embellishment, which I love. So sparkles and motives.
Like? What did you see that you just thought, oh, that's very unwearable?
Do you know what? There was quite a lot of what I call avant-garde, the kind of stuff that I don't think is very wearable. The older I get, the more simple and the more classic tailoring that I want to get. Don't smirk at me, I'm so old now, Philip. Just turned 40. Just turned 40, I can't bear it.
Oh, really?
That was more about me. So the older I get, I want classic, beautiful, clean tailor. I want my women to look like women, empowered with their hair.
That's something very important, actually.